Hello guys, this is Teacher Hera and today I'm going to present the basics of international marketing. I prepared a list of topics like what is international marketing, what's the definition, what is the importance of the world trade, which are the international marketing orientations, what is globalization of markets, and the last one, why is it important to develop a global awareness. Are you ready? Let's go. You're about to begin an exciting, important, and necessary task that is the exploration of international marketing. International marketing is exciting because it combines the science and the art of business with many other disciplines like economics, cultural studies, geography, history, and even languages, and many other fields combine to help explore the global market. So, different business environments will stimulate your intellectual curiosity, which will enable you to observe and understand new phenomena. International marketing has been compared by many who have been active in the field to the task of mountain climbing. It is challenging, arduous, and exhilarating. International marketing is important because the world has become globalized. Increasingly, we all are living up to the claim of the Greek philosopher Socrates, who stated, "I am a citizen, not of Athens, of Greece, but of the world." International marketing takes place all around us every day, has a major effect on our lives, and offers new opportunities and challenges. After reading through this and observing international marketing phenomena, you will see what happens, understand what happens, and at the same time in the future, perhaps even make it happen. All of this is much better than to stand by and wonder what happened. So, successful international marketing holds the promise of an improved quality of life, a better society, a more efficient business transactions, and even a more peaceful world. This video is designed to increase your awareness of what international marketing is about. It describes current levels of world trade activities, projects future developments, and discusses the repercussion on countries, institutions, and individuals worldwide. The approach to international marketing taken here will therefore permit you to understand the entire range of international activities and allow you easily to transfer your acquired knowledge into the practice. Now let's jump to the definition. What do you think when I tell you the word marketing? It could be a brand, it could be a product, it could be selling. But what is it? In brief, international marketing is the process of planning and conducting transactions across national borders to create exchanges that satisfy the objectives of individuals and organizations. As this definition indicates, international marketing very much retains the basic marketing tenets of satisfaction and exchange. International marketing is a tool used to obtain improvement of one's present position. The fact that a transaction takes place across national borders highlights the difference between domestic and international marketing. The international marketer is subject to a new set of microenvironmental factors, to different constraints, and to quite frequent conflicts resulting from different laws, cultures, and societies. The basic principles of marketing still apply, but their applications, complexity, and intensity may vary substantially. The only difference in the definitions of domestic marketing and international marketing is that the marketing activities take place in more than one country. This apparently minor difference accounts for the complexity and diversity found in international marketing operations. The answer lies not with different concepts of marketing, but with the environment within which marketing plans must be implemented. Competition, legal restraints, government controls, weather, and any number of uncontrollable elements can, and frequently do, affect the profitable outcome of good marketing plans. Generally speaking, the marketer cannot control or influence these uncontrollable elements, but instead must adjust or adapt to them in a manner consistent with a successful outcome. What makes marketing interesting is the challenge of molding the controllable elements of marketing decisions like the product, the price, the promotion, and distribution within the framework of the uncontrollable elements of the marketplace. Again, like competition, politics, laws, consumer behavior, level of technology, and so forth. All of that to achieve the marketing objectives. To illustrate what I said before a little bit better, I have this figure. So it illustrates the total environment of an international marketer. The smallest circle, or the inner circle, shows the controllable elements that constitute a marketer's decision area. So you can decide about those elements, or you have the control over those elements. The second circle encompasses those environmental elements at home that have some effect on foreign operations decisions. So it is in your country, but you have no control over those elements. And the other circle represents the elements of the foreign environment for each foreign market within which a marketer operates. That means those are the ones that you definitely cannot control because they are outside your country. Those are outside your area. So you can operate in that market having into consideration that you cannot control those elements. The fun fact about this is that the more foreign markets in which a company operates, the greater the possible variety of foreign environmental uncontrollables with which to contend. That means you will have more things that you have no control over. Have you wondered how was the world trade 50 years ago? Of course, it was completely different, right? We didn't have internet or new technology. As you can see in the graphic, the world trade has expanded with a growth of nearly 150% from trade in both merchandise and services. New technologies have changed the way we do business, allowing us to do both supply and receive products from across the world by using the internet. As a result, consumers, union leaders, policymakers, even the firms themselves are finding it increasingly difficult to define where a particular product was made. World trade has given rise to global linkages of markets, technology, and living standards that were previously unknown and unanticipated. At the same time, it has deeply affected domestic policymaking and has often resulted in the emergence of totally new opportunities as well as threats to firms and individuals. Okay guys, so now let's go to the international marketing orientations. And it appears that the differences in the international orientation and approach to international markets are guided by one of the three orientations to international marketing management. We have three, as you can see in your slides. The first one is the domestic market extension orientation. The second one is the multi-domestic market orientation. And the third one is the global marketing orientation. Now, it is to be expected that differences in the complexity and sophistication of a company's marketing activity depend on which of these orientation guides its operations. So now let's jump to the first one, and it says the domestic market extension orientation. So maybe you're wondering, what is it? So this orientation to international marketing is illustrated by the domestic company seeking sales extension of its domestic products into foreign markets. So they have a product that they are selling maybe here in Mexico, and they want them to go into foreign markets, okay? So domestic business is its priority, and foreign sales are seen as a profitable extension of domestic operations. So in the example that I gave you, people are going to focus on selling here in Mexico, but if it is possible and if it's a good idea, maybe if they can get more money, they're going to get the products to a foreign market. I don't know, Canada, United States, or whatever. All right. So now let's go to the multi-domestic market operation. A company guided by this concept has a strong sense that country markets are vastly different, and they are. So they think that market success requires an almost independent program for each country. Firms with this orientation market on a country-by-country basis will separate marketing strategies for each country. So taking again the example, if you are in Mexico and you want to export your products to United States and Canada, you're going to design a program for each country. So one program to Canada and one program to United States. So you're going to have two different operations, two different marketing strategies for each country. And we got to the last one, that is global marketing orientation. A company guided by this orientation or philosophy is generally referred to as a global company. Its market activity is global and its market coverage is the world. So you can find this product anywhere. A company employing a global marketing strategy strives for efficiencies of scale by developing a product to be sold at a reasonable price to a global market, that is, somewhat the same country market set throughout the world. With this orientation, a company attempts to standardize as much of the company effort as is practical on a worldwide basis. That means that the company says, okay, I have a product, I want it to be everywhere, so I'm going to create a marketing orientation so that I just have the same product for everybody. I'm not even going to adapt it to a country. I'm going to adapt it for the world. So that's it. Okay guys, so we're almost done with the presentation. This is our last topic, and it is developing a global awareness. So stand by. We're about to start. So opportunities in global business abound for those prepared to confront the myriad obstacles with optimism and willingness to continue learning new ways, like you right now. So thank you so much. To be globally aware is to be objective. So as you can see in your presentation, that is one of the main characteristics to be globally aware. Objectivity is important in assessing opportunities, evaluating potential, and responding to problems based on what do I want, what is the goal that I want to achieve, and so I'm going to take action. To be globally aware is to have tolerance towards cultural differences. So tolerance is understanding cultural differences and accepting and working with others whose behavior may be different from yours. It's not the same to work with another Mexican partner than to work with someone from India or from Russia or from China. So you do not have to accept as your own the cultural ways of another, but you must allow others to be different and equal. Okay, so be empathetic, basically. Also, a globally aware person is knowledgeable about cultures, history, world market potentials, and global economic and social trends. Knowledge of cultures is important, and understanding behavior in the marketplace or in the boardroom. So it is important that you keep yourself updated in what is happening with the world, what is happening in the market, what is happening in your surroundings, so that you know how to apply that knowledge into your marketing strategy. That is how we get to the end of our video tutorial. Thank you so much for your time. But now you know the basics of international marketing, don't you? So get ready, because our next topic is international environment. Get ready and see you there.